Good morning, YouTube. This is day 2 of Southeast Game Exchange. Are you ready? Let's go. Day 2, and we are back for day 2. Let's go, man. I'm going to be starting in 8 minutes. Okay folks, so for 60 bucks I'm getting Donkey Kong 64 complete in box, Diddy Kong Racing complete in box, and 1080 Snowboarding complete in box, along with A Bug's Life, Wave Race, Tetrasphere, and Pilot Wings 64. And 60 bucks for all of that. That's a fantastic deal. On to the next. Okay folks, this is day 2. We're back at the convention. Now Reem Bean and I have a challenge that we have agreed upon. I've got to find a game that he does not have in his collection that is awesome, and I've got to spend at least $10. And he's got to find a game that I don't have in my collection that is awesome, and he's got to spend at least $10. And then we're going to present those games to each other, and it's basically like a contest. We're going to see who wins, who came out with a better score for each other. It's going to be a little bit harder for me because his collection is massive, and so it's going to be rather hard for me to find something that he does not have. But I have an idea. He brought along his N64 label sheets to pretty much start, knocking off some N64 games that he does not have in his collection that he needs. And so I want to take a look at his sheets and see if I can't pick him up something off of those. So stay tuned. And there's all these bracelets. Very cool. All games matter, that's right. I love that bracelet, that's awesome. Alright folks, so I've been on the hunt for some power packs and AV cables, and I did find one Super Nintendo power pack and like 3 sets of SNES, GameCube, and N64 AV cables. I picked these up for 12 bucks from this gentleman right here. It's very awesome. And on to the next. Alright folks, so this is the same gentleman that Reem Bean was picking up Super Mario RPG yesterday from, and I've haggled him down to a fair, really fair price on this Silent Hill Shattered Memories. It is super clean, and it's got a very crisp manual to it. It's one that I have not found out in the wild, and the disc on it is flawless, so I'm very happy to add this into my collection. And he gave me a fantastic deal for 55 bucks. This is him right here. If you get a chance, go and check out his store. It looks like he does have Facebook, and there's his phone number, his email address, store hours. They buy, sell, trade. And there he is right there. If you got QR code scanner, go ahead and scan that. Alright folks, on to the next.
Still pretty cool.
You gotta get a multi-case now? No, it's a play choice. So you can go on here.
Oh, it's a play choice.
Yeah. We got 10 Nintendo games, and I've got 11 going back home. So you pick your game. Check Mobo.
Let's go.
What's
What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? It's your boy Rainbeam.
Yeah. Go down there. You want to just coach a game? You go there.
That Hagane, man.
That's insane, dude. I've never seen it in a box. I like that swamp thing though, right there. I really need that swamp thing.
It's Ted.
You know you need some of that in your life.
I can't afford that. That's
I can't either. Man, that's like serious YouTuber money right there. I don't make that kind of money. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
15. Man, why is everybody trying to hurt my feelings today? You see how much I'm sweating right here? They got this air on, and it ain't existing. That's the problem. You got me at 13 and what was it again? 13 and 15. 28. Man, let me show you something here now. Not only do I need this game, there ain't nothing in here but a game.
Even better.
Now I hear you, buddy. Give me one of those once in a lifetime Disney deals you only hear about in movies.
Alright.
Picture me as Macaulay Culkin. I need these games, and you're like one angry person.
I'll tell you what. You want both the 25 man throw in a bag.
23, and I need no bag because you see what I'm carrying right here.
24.50.
23, man. That's my limit right there. Look at that. Ain't nobody gonna come up and buy this. They're like, man, RoboCop ain't got nothing in it.
Tell you what, I will meet you in the middle. 2401.
2401.
Yes, sir.
Nah, I can't shake on that, man. That hurts my feelings.
Man,
I literally only came to America a few weeks ago, and this is how I'm already treated.
yes, sir. Land opportunity and equality. Tell you what.
23. Get me out of here. You won't ever have to deal with me again.
$23.99.
23, man.
$23.99. I'll give you a penny.
Oh my lord.
Penny back off 24.
23, and I'll let you wipe my forehead of all this sweat. I appreciate it. See, God almighty, the hard ones are the worst ones, but the most fun to deal with.
Well, I really appreciate it.
God almighty. Now, I'm gonna need change too. You're gonna hate that because you got to give me back that money you could have haggled over.
It's all right. As long as it wasn't a $100 bill, don't hurt my feelings.
Okay, folks, so in pursuit of a full N64 US release set, I just racked up on a whole bunch of more games. Beetle Adventure Racing, I already have this, but this is part of the challenge that I'm doing with Rainbeam. He does not have this game, and so I'm picking this up for the challenge. Now for me, so that's part of the price that I'm paying for everything. But for me, I'm picking up In the Zone 99. We got Rugrats Scavenger Hunt. NBA Jam 2000. Monster Truck Madness 64. Wayne Gretzky 3D Hockey. Chopper Attack. Mayhem. NBA Hang Time. The gray cart variant of Army Men Sarge's Hero 2. This is a little yellow, but it is still the gray cart variant. Wheel of Fortune. NFL Blitz 2001. And Extreme G XG2. And Steven, what'd you tell me? 25 for the stack, folks. That's the kind of deals he makes. On to the next. Okay, folks, nothing crazy here, but we got NFL Quarterback Club 98, just the loose game inside the box. And Steven's gonna let me switch out my loose copy for this loose copy in the box. And so I'm gonna go outside to the car, grab my copy. We're gonna do a little switcheroo. All right, let's go. All right, so this guy's just wearing what he wants to trade. What he's looking for, trade or sell. He's just wearing it on his back. That's awesome advertising. Alright, YouTube, we got my man Ream Bean here, and so we're coming to
Fresh out the convention.
fresh out, and it's hot.
Very hot.
So we're coming to a close on that that contest that we were doing, that little competition. He thinks he won, but the challenge was we had to pick up games that were worth at least $10, and we couldn't spend no more than $10. And so I picked up Beetle Adventure Racing on the N64. It was a game that he needed.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
But he thinks he won this competition.
Notice the confidence in my voice. All right, guys. So you ready for this? Are you ready? I want you to let me know in the comments who won this competition. Here's a game that he didn't have. That's better than this game. I got it for cheaper too. Ico for the PS2, complete in nice condition. I paid $7 for this. Let us know in the comments who won. You already know who won.
I paid $2.50 for mine.
It don't matter. Which is the better game though?
One that he needed, or one that I didn't have?
Let us know.
Let us know. All right. Okay, so it is coming to a close on day 2,
it's hot. Ready to get out of here.
It is hot, and we are about to head back to Georgia. And we got to go home. We got a 5-hour drive ahead of us.
I got an hour drive ahead of me. It's going to be a nice air conditioning. Miss Ream Bean's going to drive. I'm going to have my feet propped up and ready to roll.
Ready to roll. But just wanted to say bye to my homeboy Ream Bean. Good people right here.
Yeah,
good
it was nice
people.
meeting you.
Very nice meeting you. We had a good time this weekend.
We had a hell of a time.
And be on the lookout. We got another video coming for y'all. So stay tuned to that.
All right, guys. Take care.
Take care. Okay, folks, so we are headed back to Georgia. It takes about 5 hours to get back home. We are making no stops along the way unless we get hungry or, you know, need to take a bathroom break or something. But straight home. There is no more hunting for the weekend. We are done. We are tapped out. Scored some phenomenal deals while we were there at the convention. I mean, shout out to Steven Hennessy. That man right there, he does not own a store. He's just another collector, and him and his buddy, they just had two or three tables just full of stuff and just letting it go for dirt cheap prices. I didn't want to shop at any other booth there. I just wanted to buy up everything that Steven had. He had a lot of N64 games that I did not have, that I was able to snatch up for dirt cheap, pretty much yard sale prices, and add to my collection. And you know, he hooked me up with 3 complete in box N64 games for $50. I mean, one of them alone is worth that. So that was a phenomenal score there. I was able to get Silent Hill Shattered Memories mint. I'm talking about, this is the mintiest copy I've ever seen. And I've seen a few, but I never splurged on because everybody always wanted, you know, 70, 80 bucks for it. And this game had an $80 price tag on it, and I was able to get it for 55 bucks. So that's not a bad deal at all. Just had a really good time. We sat back and just had a real good time in the hotel last night with Ream Bean. We chilled in the hotel room playing some retro games on the SNES Classic, laughing, cutting up, having a good time. Man, it was a fantastic weekend. I definitely recommend Southeast Game Exchange in the future. If you've never been and you're in the South Carolina area, definitely stop and check them out. They put on a really good convention. It was my first convention, but I was highly impressed. And I just can't talk good. I just can't talk enough about all the good stuff that I saw, that I experienced. Got to meet one of my good buddies, and all in all, it made for a very fantastic weekend. Billy himself right here next to me, he got some phenomenal scores himself. He got a few games that I'm kind of jealous that he picked up. I definitely wish I had them in my collection, But Billy kind of threw down this weekend. He definitely picked out some tiles that he was really seeking after. I was just after the really good deals and the cheapest stuff that I could, you know, massively bulk up together and give for the dirt cheapest price possible. And if it wasn't for Steven being there, I probably wouldn't have came home with as much as I did. Folks, this is your boy Tatted Collector. On to the next. Okay, folks, it's Monday and the convention is over. I'm going to do a recap of everything that I scored last week and picked up. We're going to do it really quick because there's a lot to go over. Some of the items have already sold on the eBay. I picked them up just to flip because either I already had them or they went for a lot more money than what I bought them for. All right, so at the first pawn shop, I picked up Super Mario Brothers, Mario's Movie Madness. All of these movies were $2 a piece. I also picked up a Legend of Zelda movie, but I gave that to Reem Bean over the weekend at the convention. Picked up Doctor Strange on Blu-ray. And the Big Bang Theory complete 7th season. At Lending Bear, I picked up a PS Vita memory card and a case for $1. Keep in mind at Lending Bear, I get 10% off the entire transaction, being a VIP member. I also picked up Mario Kart DS. I believe I got that for about $4. For $2 each, I picked up these 2 Game Boy games. We got The Punisher and Cliffhanger. For $1, I picked up Beyblade Let It Rip on the PS1. For $3, I picked up Metal Gear Solid The Legacy Collection. And Alice Madness Returns for $3. And the House of the Dead Overkill, got that for $6. The Pokemon game that I got already sold. And you saw that in the episode. At another pawn shop, I got Pokemon Black version 2, Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, and Kirby Mass Attack on the DS. The Pokemon game already sold, putting these 2 into my collection for free. At another Lending Bear, I'd never seen this before and didn't realize that it was missing a piece until after I got home with it. But with the Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, which I did not have, it also came with this zapper gun. And there's a piece that's missing right here. It's supposed to be double-handled like this, like almost like a shotgun. And I did not realize it was missing that piece. But that's alright. It's still a really awesome little find. And like I said, I got Resident Evil Chronicles, the Mario Kart, the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on the Wii. Both of those have already sold along with the Wii Wheel to go with Mario Kart. And anytime you see these perfect shots, you might think that these are just, you know, shovelware, you know, Wii accessories. These right here, these perfect shots sell for around $15 on eBay all day. So if you can get these cheap for like $1 or $2, pick them up. They're awesome little flippers. And then I got this zapper accessory here, which I did not have. For my cleaning services that I offered a customer of mine who was picking up an N64 console, and then when she got here she said that she also wanted a Super Nintendo. So I sold her a N64, 1 game, 1 controller, a Super Nintendo, 1 game, 1 controller, and then she wanted me to clean some games for her. She brought 10 games, 6 she wanted to keep, the other 4 she didn't care about, and I said, okay, well, I'll clean these 6 if you'll just give me these games. And she's like, okay. So got WWF Warzone, which I already had, so that's going to be bundled with another system. These three I did not have. Shadow Man, Gex 64, and Buck Bumble. Also, she brought her brother's console for me to refurbish, along with 3 controllers. One of which was a Watermelon Red controller. She wanted to keep that one and wanted me to clean it up for her. So I refurbished the console and the controller. Also in that box that you did not see on video was an ice blue controller and a jungle green controller. She asked me if I had any extra controllers, and I told her I have an atomic purple. It is listed on eBay, but I'd be willing to take it off if she wanted to go ahead and get it. She said, well, how about this? And I told her that I needed that ice blue controller because I've got the console, I just haven't found the controller for it yet. And it had a really tight stick on it, as well as the jungle green had a really tight stick, and they were both in really good condition. She said, if you give me the atomic purple controller, you can have the jungle green and the ice blue. Okay, fantastic. So I went ahead and sold that jungle green controller right here for $30 and put the ice blue into my collection to go with my ice blue console. Then at a yard sale, I picked up one PS2 exclusive, some comic books, a Logitech Carl Zeiss lens, HD webcam, and a shirt. The shirt pre-owned sells for around 30 bucks. I got it for $2. That's already listed on eBay. The HD webcam that I picked up for $5, I've already sold for $39.99, I believe. So I'll go ahead and show that here. And then I got a stack of comic books here. And right here on the front, it said a $5 tag. Well, this comic right here is the first appearance of Omega Red. And the first appearance of Omega Red can go for about 12 bucks. So that pays for the lot for the rest of the comic books. And if I can get rid of the rest for a few bucks here and there, fantastic, nothing but profit. And then one PS2 exclusive that I did not have was Star Wars Super Bombad Racing. It was complete and in really good condition. I sat there and flipped through a few other games, but nothing that I was really interested in, or either I already had it. And but I did not have this one. It was in really good condition. And total spent at that yard sale was $14. So I've already made my money back plus some. Then stopped at another yard sale on the way to the convention. And this just happened to be on the highway that we were traveling down. And so we stopped and we were taking turns going back and forth who had first dibs on anything found at the pawn shops or the thrift stores. As we were stopping along the way, we were hunting. And it was my turn to have first dibs. So at this yard sale, I was able to get this Bishu Ultimate Super Stick in the box. It does have an official Nintendo seal of quality there. This is an official Nintendo joystick. It is for left-handed and right-handed players. So whichever hand you use, you can use the buttons on either side. This was really cool. I had never seen these. I picked this up for $5. The cheapest on eBay, they go for around $25 to $30. Also for $5, I picked up Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Death Knights of Krynn. This is an old IBM/PC game. These are the big floppy disk that look like this. And this set right here, I picked up for $5. Cheapest on eBay for this listed was $70. So I undercut, and I've got mine listed for a little bit cheaper than that. I have already been contacted about this. Both of these Dungeons and Dragons games, the condition of them, other than the box having a little wear, are fantastic. The books inside, the manuals inside, the rule books, they're all in really good shape. Nothing has been written in. And so with this one, we got Eye of the Beholder 2, The Legend of Dark Moon. This one goes for around 40 bucks. And it too has the old floppy disk. They're in really, really good shape. Everything is complete. And so for 15 bucks at that yard sale, I came away with a good score. Let's get that moved to the side. Alright, pressing on. At Lending Bear in a different town, stopped and picked up Guitar Hero Metallica. The games were buy one, get one half off. They had $6 on that, so I'm just going to list that on eBay and go ahead and flip that. I also picked up Need for Speed Most Wanted on the 360. That trades in for $15 store credit at GameStop. You saw that I already flipped that to pick up Journey Collector's Edition. I haven't cleaned it up yet and taken the manuals off, or the stickers off, but everything in here is nice and complete. Also, at Lending Bear, I picked up Kids. Kids is an out-of-print rare DVD, so anytime you see this, pick it up. It's a good seller. I got He-Man and the Masters of the Universe for $1. These sell for $22 to $24 complete. However, I'm an idiot and I did not check the contents of the inside when I bought this. I assumed that it was complete because it was on the shelf, but no. This is a 4-disc set, and I'm missing disc 2. I've got 1, 3, and 4, but I'm missing disc 2. So I'm probably just going to throw that up on eBay and sell it for a lot cheaper than what a full set would go for. And maybe somebody won't mind missing a DVD. At another pawn shop, I picked up 2 factory sealed movies for my collection. These are awesome titles. We got Beetlejuice on Blu-ray. And one of my all-time favorite movies ever is The Never-Ending Story on DVD. Both of those are factory sealed. I do intend on keeping them and watching them. At another pawn shop, I picked up 2 N64 power packs for $8. I can always use N64 power packs. At another thrift store, I got Ben 10 Alien Force Vilgax Attacks on the PSP complete. The Oregon Trail for Windows 3.1, 95, and Macintosh CD-ROM factory sealed. That's awesome. Captain America the Winter Soldier Blu-ray. Hell's Kitchen the game for the Wii complete and in really nice condition. And a PS3 camera, all for $7. So can't complain there. Alright, so that's everything that I picked up prior to the convention. Everything that I'm going to show you now is from the convention. I picked up 37 N64 games, 33 of those which are loose, and I got some amazing deals. Stephen Hennessy, if you are watching, you are the man. If you are selling next year, I'm definitely coming back. Alright, so I knocked off a good chunk of titles that I needed towards a complete US N64 release set for the N64. Alright, we got Wayne Gretzky 3D Hockey, Mace the Dark Age, Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2, the Grey Cart variant. This is a little yellowed, but I mean, he sold it to me for $2.50. I mean, that's a blowout deal. I have already cleaned all of these cartridges, and so they are already labeled and ready to go into the collection. Paperboy, NFL Quarterback Club 99, Elmo's Number Journey, Forsaken 64, Mission Impossible, MRC Multi-Racing Championship, Madden 2000. The gray cart variant of The World Is Not Enough. This also has a blue cartridge as well. Chopper Attack. A Bug's Life. Fighter's Destiny. NFL Quarterback Club 2000. WCW NWO Revenge. Automobili Lamborghini. Virtual Pool. Pilot Wings 64. Tonic Trouble. Monster Truck Madness 64. Wave Race 64. In the Zone 99. Mayhem. Wheel of Fortune. Knife Edge Nose Gunner. Blues Brothers 2000. Hang Time, NBA Hang Time. NBA Jam 2000. Extreme GXG2. NFL Blitz 2001. Rugrats Scavenger Hunt. Tetrasphere. And also from Steven. Now, all of those didn't come from Steven. There was about 3 or 4 that did not, but the rest of them did. And Steven was just like, hey, man, I do not want to take any of this stuff back home. Blowout prices. Here, two carts for $5. You come to him with a stack like this, it could add up still to 30 or 40 bucks. He'd be like, give me 20, 25 bucks on it. I mean, he was just blowing stuff out the water. I basically ended up with a free copy of Silent Hill Black Label on the PS1, and it is in pristine condition. The disc, I mean, it's just flawless. And I already had a Greatest Hits Silent Hill disc only, and I've had that ever since it came out. I lost the case and the manual somewhere along the lines, but I'm very happy to have the Black Label version. Also from Steven, he hit me up after the first day, and he's like, hey, I got some more stuff. I'm going to hold it in the back until you get there, and I'll let you look through it, and you tell me if you're interested in anything. So he hands me, when I get to his booth the next day, he hands me a box full of like complete in box N64 games. And I picked out 3 that I wanted. And I was like, okay, how much are you wanting on all 3 of these? He said $50 for all 3 of these. That's a phenomenal deal, because this one right here is worth about $60 by itself. Donkey Kong 64, the expansion pack bundle, it was missing the expansion pack, but I had an extra expansion pack. I put that in here. It is now complete, and I believe I'm going to flip that on eBay to recoup the money that I spent so that I could put these 2 into my collection for free. Or I may just end up selling my loose cartridge and getting this extremely cheap. Also, I picked up Diddy Kong Racing. Very awesome. This was a title that I actually did not have. And then 1080 Snowboarding. And Ream Bean told me that he did not have the box to this. So, near. Anyway, I love that dude. He's awesome. Had a great time with him. Also got NFL Quarterback Club 98. It is just the box and the cartridge. So, nothing too special there. For free, they had these Super Mario Odyssey tables set up. And I ended up getting a Mario Odyssey puzzle. That was pretty cool. At another table, this was a phenomenal deal. Green Bean knew the guy and said, hey man, hook my boy up. He's looking for that game right there. Pointed to this game. He had an $80 tag on it. The guy knocked $25 off of it. And it's in mint, pristine condition. This is definitely one that I've wanted for my collection. So I went ahead and picked it up. And we've got Silent Hill Shattered Memories on the PS2. Very crisp manual, and the disc is flawless. Looks like it's never even been inside a PS2. And then Green Bean and I did a challenge. We were each allotted $10 to spend on each other. And we couldn't spend no more than 10. So he picked up Ico for me. This was one I did not have. And very awesome. Very awesome. So that's it, folks. That is the entire haul from last week and the convention. If you enjoy the content, by all means, please leave a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. While you're at it, hit the little bell icon next to it. When you do, you're going to receive a notification every single time I upload new content. Alright folks, I hope you're having a great day. Hope you have a fantastic week. I'm Tatted Collector, and have a good one.